root cause issues that are toxifying, literally destroying our brains and bodies.
Can I ask, I mean, as you've said 3 times, and I hope you'll say it 3 more, every drug has side effects. But they seem like intentionally downplayed in a lot of cases. Most famously with certain COVID-related medicines, but there are others where they just don't really want to talk about, doctors don't seem to want to talk about the potential side effects. Why is that?
Because if you have an obese patient...
Weird.
Okay, so let me just paint the picture. They're pushing for 6, obese or overweight.
6 years old.
Yeah. So we have obviously an obesity crisis among 6-year-olds right now in the country. In Japan, the childhood obesity rate is 3%. In the United States, 50%
This is uniquely American.
50% of teens are overweight or obese. So let's just look at that, right? We're clearly just force feeding into our children toxic food that's causing this massive issue. And now any parent watching, particularly lower income, because this bill is pushing for Medicaid. So if you're a lower income, so why are they lobbying? Why is this company in Scandinavia one of the 5 largest lobbying spenders in America and pushing so hard for this? And why is the stock so high and it's the 12th most valuable company in the world? They're expecting 80 to 90% of their profits from the United States, from the government, by rigging the institution. What institution are pharma companies rigging? They're actually rigging Medicaid. They're actually profiting off poor people. Medicaid is spending more on mitochondrial dysfunction than the entire US defense budget and growing much faster, right? This is
mitochondrial dysfunction.
Various metabolic issues.
This
core cellular dysfunction.
Diabetes. We're spending on Medicaid more on preventable metabolic chronic conditions than the defense budget. And Medicaid's one of the fastest growing items in the budget. That's all rigged by pharma as a piggy bank. So this bill, if you put Ozempic on that schedule, then any lower income 6-year-old, the doctor can say, I've got Harvard studies here saying that obesity is genetic. It's not your child's fault. Let's get them a lifetime jabs.
Well, if it's genetic, why didn't it exist 100 years ago?
Good question. But Harvard and the NIH and the American Academy of Pediatrics is saying it's a brain disease, it's genetic. And on 60 Minutes, as we talked about, a leading Harvard physician, Fatima Cody Stanford, said that throw willpower out the window. This is a genetic condition. And it's actually, she said, an affront and classist and racist to suggest it's anything other than genetic. So that's the message being told from the medical system. You ask why? Because the second you can get that 6-year-old on a lifetime injection, and let's just take this to every drug, it's the chronic disease treadmill. They're told that injection is a savior, right? And then the government, it's the largest line item in our budget. It's going to bankrupt the country. It's growing faster than any other line item in the budget, right? And Medicaid, the government is going to pay for that lower income kid $1,500 a month because the government also has to just pay the sticker price. Right? We're paying, our sticker price is 10 times more expensive than Germany. So the second you get something on the Medicaid schedule, then all lower income people are open season. And what's so criminal about this, and what's so representative of why this is a problem, is that the medical system is saying, they're saying it's a social justice issue, it's a moral issue. We have to pay $1,500 for 74% of US adults who are overweight or obese per month. That we have to find the money. The stock is the 12th most valuable company in the world. I have expectation that the US is going to say that. But where is that urgency from the medical system about why this stuff is happening in the first place, why it's not happening in Japan? Where's the urgency on saying, hey, parents, maybe we shouldn't feed our kids toxic food. Maybe we should be looking at the root cause of obesity. And so this is the key point. Forget any public policy. The medical leadership should just say the truth. They should explain why there's an obesity